falling back into you. I thought we'd be smarter, I got nothing left to lose. You said you fall with me, no matter how far it goes. Down deep and under, we're stuck in this pattern, but I need you close.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really do appreciate you stopping by for another video. So today's video is going to be all about procrastination and my tips, tricks, habits and hacks to help you overcome procrastination. Now I know that I can be super productive, I can be very focused and I can get a lot done no matter what. But there are some times when I don't know what happens, but I just feel like I am procrastinating getting anything done. Yesterday for me was a day exactly like this. I had a couple of things that I wanted to get done, and these were not huge things. These were just a couple of things around the house that I wanted to get done, about me doing these things, and I don't know why, but I just kept putting them off. It was an uphill battle from the start, and I thought, what is going on here? Why am I being so difficult with myself to just get these things done and get my day finished? I just couldn't understand it. So I had to really stop, really think, and really pay attention to what was going on. And now I'm going to share with you my understanding of what happened and how I can help you to overcome procrastination so you don't get stuck in the same situation. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to give you a quick rundown update on where I was at yesterday. I literally only had to do a couple of things. All I wanted to do was catch up on the laundry. So that was doing the washing, folding, ironing, and putting away the clothes. I just wanted to give the house a quick speed clean, just the kitchens and bathrooms, and vacuum and mop the floors. And I wanted to change the sheets and make my bed. I also wanted to film a YouTube video of me doing this to make into like a clean with me, or what I'm doing today, or a productive day, something along the lines of that. I had plans to go out with one of my girlfriends for birthday drinks. It was my birthday last Wednesday, and I think all I wanted to do was just forget about anything that I had to do and just focus on what I wanted to do, which was essentially making the most of my child-free weekend, getting ready and going out and having a good time. I also had quite a lot of other things that I had on my mind and on my to-do list from a work-related point of view. So I have quite a few things that I need to get finished off and sorted out for my normal 9-to-5 type job, which I actually resigned from a week ago. So that is in and of itself a whole other thing which is on my mind and obviously affecting my ability to get motivated and to be productive in my normal life. And I am really frustrated that anything that has to do with a job is having any kind of effect on my normal, regular, everyday life. Well, to clarify, not that it is having any effect, but it is having such an effect on my everyday life. It is having such an effect that it is stopping me from being productive and getting even the most basic, mundane and simple tasks done. So I think the reason why I was procrastinating getting my whole housework things done, my list of 3 things that I wanted to do, was because I was putting the housework and the YouTube video as more of a priority to resolving the work issues, which I guess in the bigger scheme of things are probably more pressing and should be more of a priority than cleaning the house and making a YouTube video. And of course, going out for drinks with my girlfriend for my birthday. So what I have figured out is that the reason why I was putting off the things that I thought I wanted to do on this particular day was because I had this misalignment of priorities. While I wanted to get the house clean and I wanted to make a YouTube video, I knew in the back of my mind that resolving the workplace issues and addressing those things and probably drafting a few emails, taking care of a few projects should have been the number one priority. I was putting those aside and trying to focus on something that should have been the second or third priorities in my overall list of things to do. I hope this makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me. So basically what we have here is a double banger procrastination. Not only am I procrastinating doing the housework and getting the YouTube video filmed, I'm also procrastinating on getting the workplace issues addressed, drafting the email to my GM and getting that thing sorted. So I am procrastinating doing one thing by trying to push my focus on doing a bunch of other things which are not my priority. And by doing that, I am absolutely leaving myself in a total and utter mess because I am not getting anything done. So let's just stop for a second and take stock of all the things that I got done on day one, which was unstructured, unproductive, and a day full of procrastination. 10 times nothing, if we can be honest. It was absolutely embarrassing. I literally spent, 6 minutes and 45 seconds sorting clothes, not even actually folding them, not ironing them, not getting them put away, just sorting them into piles of what needed to be done. 6 minutes and 45 seconds. I also stripped my bed of my bed sheets, put them in the wash, put them in the dryer, and then I half put them back in the bed. I didn't even finish making my bed because I didn't even have the motivation to actually get all of the things dried through the dryer. And so it stayed in a state of half completion. I took all the rubbish and recycling out of my home, put it by the door, and I put that down the garbage chute. So in total, as I can tell from the timestamps on the video files when I import them to make a YouTube video, I spent about 12 minutes over a period of embarrassingly 6 hours getting stuff done. What on earth was I thinking? What was I doing? Why wasn't I just able to say, I don't need this. I just need to get in, get focused, and get this done. And I am convinced that it was because I was prioritizing one thing over and above this other thing that I knew was more important. But I was trying to avoid doing this thing, which was the difficult conversation regarding my work and my employment. I was trying to procrastinate doing that by doing something else. And in the meantime, as I wasn't addressing this issue, anything that I was trying to push focus on just wasn't working. You need to make sure you are absolutely focused. You need to make sure you know what needs to be done, not what you want to do, not what you think needs to be done, what actually needs to be done. And once you have that, then you have got to make your clear action plan around that. And yes, you can start small, you can stay focused, and you can grow strong. But the thing is that you just have to start. Like I've said before, sometimes it's just that activation energy to get started, which is the biggest energy requirement of your whole task. Once you're started, if you say, I am going to just work on this task for 5 minutes, set a timer for 5 minutes, and you work your guts out and you stay focused and you work on it for 5 minutes, I guarantee you that you will continue doing it after that 5 minutes. The activation energy is already spent. You will already have the momentum to keep going. And once you have started, you will just find it so much easier to just keep going. So number one tip is to start small, stay focused, and grow strong. But most of all, just start. My number two tip is, of course, to know your procrastination triggers and know what your avoidance habits are. So for me, when I am avoiding doing something, I will procrastinate and I will avoid doing what needs to be done in a whole host of ways. Man, I have got a whole resume of procrastination tips. Normally, I will go and find a snack. I will go and look for a snack. So I will eat something, I will drink something, I'll make a cup of tea, I'll make a cup of coffee, I'll make a toasted sandwich, I'll find a snack, I'll have a chocolate, I'll have a bag of chips. I will use having a snack as an excuse not to get the thing done that I need to get done. Other ways that I will procrastinate are I will check my phone. I will get on my phone and I will be like scrolling through, and before I know it, I have spent a half an hour on Instagram or on YouTube or on some other social media platform, and I have not done anything that I plan to do and anything that I know needs to get done. So snacking and social media are my top two avoidance mechanisms. That is what I default to when I am trying to avoid getting things done or when I am procrastinating. My third tip to avoid procrastination is to know your why. So why you want to do something. What is it that you want to achieve by completing this task? All right, so let's look at it when we flip it and look at what I got done today. When I was productive, I was organized, I wrote a list, I did all the things that I knew I should do to get a lot done. Not only did I write a list and make sure I was doing all the things that I knew I should be doing, I also eliminated all the unnecessary things that would stop me from getting things done, which ironically included filming everything I was doing for YouTube. Yes, I had to make a decision. Did I want to get my to-do list actioned and done and completed? Or did I want to put the focus on making this YouTube video? So you're watching me now here talking to you about what I did because I made that choice to get the things done rather than to put it off and procrastinate it because the thought of filming it was so daunting and it was stopping me from actually getting my to-do list done. I know it is ironic that filming a video about clean with me or a productive day in my life can actually stop you from being productive, but that is the point of this video. It is that I was procrastinating doing my to-do list because the thought of having to film that whole YouTube video was so daunting, it was stopping me from doing what I actually needed to get done. And yes, the things that I film in my YouTube videos are things that I actually need to get done on a day-to-day basis. I do have a 9-to-5 job. I am a solo parent to 2 children, so I do not have the luxury of all day, every day, to be able to craft and film YouTube videos. I don't have that length of time that other people might have, so I have to squeeze this in between other things that I need to do to get my normal life done. So this is why you're watching me here now talking to you rather than seeing me doing all the things that I am saying. But I made that choice, and I am glad to say that today I did so much. So first of all, I woke up, I got dressed, I put on active gear, and I know that when I'm wearing my active wear, I am going to achieve a lot more because I am in that physical state that I am getting things done. I started my day and I knew that I wanted to get a lot done, so I wrote a list. And for me, writing a list is fundamental. It is absolutely key to getting things done. To getting a lot smashed off your to-do list, you need a to-do list. And once I had that to-do list done, I just got in and did it. I didn't worry about what I had on. I didn't worry about what anyone else was doing. I didn't worry about filming it for YouTube. I just got in and I made sure it got done. And boy, I got a ton done. Which brings me to tip number 4, and that is do what you gotta do. And that is, don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Don't worry about what you think you need to get done. You just figure out what you need to do and you go about doing it. You do what you gotta do to get your to-do list done. Done, 100% done. Forget about everything else. Forget about any of your outside influences. Work out what you want, work out what you need to do, and just focus, tunnel vision, what you need to do. My 5th tip for overcoming procrastination is one that works for me 100% of the time, and that is to make sure you have at the end of the tunnel a little light of hope. So some kind of reward or some kind of recognition. For me, I've mentioned before, it's something like getting my nails done. Today for me, it was getting a massage. I've been working out this week, so I'm feeling a little bit sore. So today I said, if I get everything that I want to do off my to-do list, I'm going to reward myself with a remedial massage. So I booked it in. I booked it in for a specific time, so I knew I had only a set period of time to get my to-do list done. That is key, to have the reward at the end, to set yourself a time limit, and when you get everything done in that time limit, you have that reward at the end. It is like the carrot and the stick, and for me, the carrot is going to work 10 times more effectively than the stick. I definitely will work more towards a goal or towards a reward than to avoid punishment, which is the carrot and the stick. So there you go, guys. There are my 5 tips to overcome procrastination. I know that even though I am very self-motivated and I can be very productive, I do sometimes fall into the trap of procrastination. I hope you will find these 5 tips useful for you to overcome procrastination if it strikes you. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up before you go. It is great feedback for me. It lets me know that you enjoy this video and to keep on making more content like it. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this video. If you haven't already, be sure to consider subscribing before you leave, or better yet, hang out with me and watch another couple of videos before you go. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.
Head underwater, I'm falling back into you. I thought we'd be smarter. to lose. You said you fall with me, no matter how far it goes. Down deep and under,